Hi there, Sagittarius. I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my report for you for the week of December the 4th. Now, my new website has been launched. I did that at the early hours of this morning on December the 1st, just in time before Mercury retrograde. So it's great to have a deadline, isn't it? Because then you have something to work towards. And even though we are in the shadow and even in the storm part of that Mercury retrograde, it was launched before it actually goes retrograde, so that's a good thing in my eyes. So it's under jenniferangel.com. I do hope that you like the site. It is the horoscopes and the soul shop. There'll be a lot more products coming on board over time, but to start with, we have just a small range within each area. And if you see any broken links, of course, then let me know. So all right, so let's see what's going on this week. So there's a lot going on right in your sign. This is a very, very exciting time for Sagittarius. That's great because I have a Sag rising, so I'm really happy about that. So first of all, Mars is going to move out of your area of social and putting pressure on just trying to do everything and be everywhere for everyone, and it's going to move into the sign before yours. So this can give you a great deal of inspiration, creativity, inspire you. It gets your mind fast. And Jupiter is here, which is your ruling planet. So Jupiter brings along opportunities, and Mars helps you put those opportunities into action. Okay, and to get inspired about it. Mars is the planet of passion and assertiveness, so in that sense it's great just to have it pushing you along. However, Mercury is retrograde, so on the 3rd we'd have a full moon in your opposite sign, so this is around relationships, so that can make things a little bit intense, emotional around relationships, and Mercury at the same time goes retrograde. Okay, so there's a little bit of unsettled, and whenever Mercury goes retrograde, particularly the 2 or 3 days either side, it's like things can get thrown out of proportion. So you don't want to react or overreact, and just take things in your stride. It's always a good idea just to take a step back and watch, listen, and learn, rather than sort of stepping forward and see what people do and say. You can learn a lot about people when you sort of step back and take yourself out of the equation and you let them, it's like let them take over a little bit, and it can be revealing. I mean, you don't have to do it forever, but it can be revealing. And right now, certainly with Mars coming into that sign before you, it's a great time to just sort of get in touch with what it is you really want to do, to start to formulate some ideas of where you see yourself in the future. Okay, and there's quite a few sextiles this week. Well, two sextiles, and one is they're both with Mars and Saturn, and Mercury and Saturn. And a sextile is like an opportunity. It opens up the opportunities, but with all opportunities, it's up to you to recognize them and for you to step forward and take them. Okay, otherwise they can just as easily pass you by. Now, one is to do with a friend, and it seems to be around a friend or a social situation. It can set solid foundations because it's with Saturn. Okay, it's Saturn in your sign, not for much longer, so it's at a critical degree at the moment, right at the end of the sign before it moves into Capricorn. So it's an indication that there's sort of quite an intense tenseness around your life at the moment, and it can just intensify things, but also just bring them into conclusion, and that conclusion, just before it moves into Capricorn, can set things down into a more solid arrangement. And the other sextile is with looks at V with Mercury. Okay, so that's all good too. Just, with the Mercury retrograde, you want to just make sure that you see things for what they are. People generally will tell you what they're about and what they want, okay? So it's up to you to sort of pay attention, listen, don't make any assumptions. If you're not sure about anything, double check, okay? But this is a great time, certainly leading up to the end of the year, to do some research, get plans in place, and get things set up. And you can do that now and use that Mercury retrograde energy to do that. And so then you kick the year off with a huge bang, and I do feel that next year is going to be such an amazing year for you. So this is a great time to just do the planning, all right? Okay, so love and luck to you. I do hope that you like the new site, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.